Hey guys, it's Aaron from Aaron's Outdoor, and today is one of those days that I'm so excited I don't really even want to make the intro to this video. But as you can tell behind me, based off those shoals behind me, you may guess that I am going after some shoal bass today. I'm at a spot that I've been to once before, but last time I was here, it was over a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago. I think it might have been 2 years ago. And it was like super muddy, just super high, and I didn't catch anything. I was here with John from Creek Fishing Adventures, but today, the water is not super high and muddy. It looks really good. I'm at the first shoal here, and there's like just a million shoals for like, I don't even know, a few miles. So I have a lot of walking and fishing I can do today. I do have work at like 3 p.m., but I still got plenty of time to fish before that. It's like, 7 something a.m. So hopefully we'll be on some shoal bass today. I only brought one rod with me since I'm going to do a lot of walking and wading, and that is my choppo rod. So I'm slinging around this Berkley choppo. I think we should be catching some fish on this thing. I mean, fish in general, these river fish will hit topwater all day, especially in the morning. So that's enough talking. Let's get to fishing. There's one. First fish of the day. Can't tell how big he is. He's taking me into some current. Of course, that's where I caught him. Ooh, it's a pretty good one. Don't come out. Don't come out. Shit. Ow. Ow. I landed the fish, but man, that's gonna hurt later. There's a bunch of big rocks. I already almost slipped earlier. All right, I gotta be careful. I got excited. I don't want to lose the fish. All right, I'm gonna wash this fish off real fast. He got super dirty there when I slipped and fell. That kind of hurt, but it's not gonna stop me. I came here to fish. There's a lot more fish here to be caught. But nice little shoalie, probably a little bit over a pound. All right, first fish of the day. Not bad. I mean, probably like a 13 and a half, 14 incher, about a pound. Let him go here. There we go. That looked like a perfect little spot. These shoalies love the current. Get up here, man. Ooh, that's why we love the choppo. I can just bring it over. Like, all these rocks are super jagged under there. The topwater lure just is on top of the water. It doesn't have to deal with any of that, like, a jighead would or any other lure that is not topwater. This is a nice little fat one. Second one of the day. I think there's definitely potential to catch a lot at this place. And yeah, I mean, that just looks perfect. It's kind of deep right there. Some fast moving water with a little bit slower moving water next to it. That is what these shoalies love. All right, this one is a little darker, so that probably means he's been in mainly shallower water. He's a little smaller too, maybe like 2/3 of a pound. That other one was probably a pound or so, but I'll take it. All right, I'll let this guy go down here. Second one of the day, and we're only like 30 minutes in maybe. Oh, another one. I wasn't even looking. That's right where I released that last fish. I went down to a hole down there, didn't catch anything, and I'm about to come back to the bank. And as I was coming back, I decided to cast back in there, and I caught one. This one's a little beat up. Yeah, looks like he's seen some better days, but I will take it. I think there's just got to be so many fish in here. There's just so many shoals. Like, this is like the perfect habitat for these shoal bass. That is definitely a pretty beat up shoal bass. I'll go ahead and get him back in there. Copperhead. Ooh, okay, I gotta be careful. It's a little bit scary just because it was a copperhead. They're venomous. Not very scared of me. There we go. Nice. In the back of those shoals. Yeah, most people probably wouldn't cast there unless they fish for shoal bass a lot. Because a normal bass would probably not be in current that strong in that little area. But it's where these shoalies would be. Oh, and he's peeing. All right. I think they've been getting smaller on us, so hopefully they'll start getting bigger on us here soon, but this one's a very healthy one. A lot healthier than the last one we caught. I did just see a little copperhead, which kind of scared me. He was not shy. Like, I got close to him, he moved away, and he moved away a few feet and then just stayed there, like looking at me. So I left that area, but I'm gonna release this little shoalie. How did I not see that? Man, I guess there's a lot of snakes here. That doesn't look like a copperhead, but still, I don't, ugh. It's another snake that was not shy. He didn't even move. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna cast over there. All right, little update. I am a little less than 2 hours into fishing, and at this point, I've definitely done about as much hiking as I've done fishing. I went down this trail super long, and there was like a bunch of vegetation in between the trail and the water. I kept thinking it was gonna open up, but it hasn't really opened up much. And I did get a little opening here, but I don't think it's gonna be very efficient to fish down here just because I can barely get to the water. So I think I'm gonna go back upstream where I caught all those fish, and the sun is up now. So I think I'm just gonna tie on a jerkbait. I did bring an extra reel that has fluorocarbon on it, so I just switched the reel on my rod, put a jerkbait on, and hopefully catch some more fish. A fish? Yeah, I do have a fish. Little guy. There we go. This looks like a hybrid. It looks like it might be a hybrid between a shoal bass and a spotted bass. Yeah, definitely got some spotted bass in him. And he looks like the line is real faded. It's probably a shoal bass, spotted bass hybrid. So that's a good sign. I mean, this didn't take too long to get one on the jerkbait. It might be tiny, but it's another fish. Well, yeah, this one definitely looks like he's more of a spotted bass, but I'll just let him back anyway. If I catch any that are definitely like full spotted bass, I'm probably just gonna throw them out since they're just non-native and they only hurt the shoal bass population. Oop, is that a fish? No, nice one, dude. This might be a shoalie. Please don't come off, please don't come off. What is this? I think it's a spot or just another hybrid. Chill. Ah, okay. This looks like a scrawny little spotted bass. I'm gonna have to throw this one out. All right, so as you can probably tell, this is a spotted bass. He's pretty beat up. So I'm just gonna throw him out because I've kind of explained it a lot in a bunch of my videos, but basically these spotted bass are non-native to this creek I'm fishing, and they just hurt the shoal bass population, and those shoal bass are native. So in an effort to protect the native shoal bass, I'm gonna throw this one out, this spotted bass out. All right, well, I am calling it quits now. I've been at this park for almost 4 hours and I am exhausted. I did at least as much hiking as I did fishing, but nonetheless, it was still a great time out here. I mean, I caught the first 4 fish in the first hour, and then the next 2 in like the next 3 hours. And, you know, I think a lot of that just has to do with the fact that the sun came up, those fish weren't really looking up and feeding as much. So the topwater kind of died. And then I put the jerkbait on, got 2 fish really fast on the jerkbait. And then I didn't get like a bite anywhere else in a bunch of places that looked like they should have some fish in them. So not a bad day though. I mean, I caught 6 fish. You know, this is just, I almost slept in today. Like I could have just slept in and gone to work later, or I could have, you know, I got up at 5 to come here, and I'm definitely glad I did because, you know, I caught some fish, made a video, and I think I'm definitely gonna have to be back to this spot a time or two this summer because I think you know, there's definitely potential to catch a lot of fish in a day here, especially if you kind of, you know, picked it apart, fished longer. And I want to try to get here earlier next time. I mean, the park here supposedly opens at like 7, and I got here like a few minutes before 7 and the gate was open. So maybe they actually open earlier than that. I don't know. Next time I might just have to get here a little earlier. Worst comes to worst, I'll be waiting at the gate trying to get in. But anyway, if you're interested in the baits I was using, I'll put them in the link, or I'll put them in the description down below. Man, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button down below. and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. But I'll catch y'all on that next video. Thanks for watching.